Welcome, everyone, to our special episode for today Lost in Value or Reborn Classical Literature in the Age of Algorithms. Today, we're exploring one big question: is classical literature being revived through technology, or are we slowly losing its true identity? By the way, I'm Vash, your host for today. With me, there are four amazing guests. Let's have a quick introduction.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Walun and my focus is on cultural preservations and literary study.
Hello, I am Jai. I work with AI and digital archiving, and I'm excited to unpack the technical side of this topic.
Hey, I'm Vetika. I work on digital storytelling and creative adaptations of classical works.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelly and I deal with the digital ethics, authenticity, and cultural integrity in the AI era.
All right, thanks for the intro, guests, and hello, everyone. So let's start with our first segment. What is digitalizing classical literature? Let's start with the basic. What did we actually mean when we say digitalizing classical literature?
Great question. Digitalization isn't just scanning old manuscripts, it includes transforming text into searchable digital archives, audiobooks, and apps, and also sometimes interactive or AI generated reinterpretations. It is a mix of preservation, translation, reconstruction, and sometimes recreation.
Yeah, for me, but each stage introduce choices. For example, when AI fills in missing lines of poems, it isn't becomes not net neutrals, but it's on the interpreting, it's making assumptions, and those assumptions can shift cultural meaning.
From a creative perspective, though, digital formats help younger audiences connect with classical works. Apps, animation, and even TikTok retelling can make old literature feel alive again.
True, but for me, the moment that algorithms reshape a text, we must ask a question, which is where is the boundary between preserving heritage and also rewriting it?
All right. Thank you so much, speakers. Now, I do have a clear view on what is digitalizing classical literature. All right. Let's go to the second segment. We would have probably a discussion on cultural ethics and human machine relation. So, my first question here would be: can technology preserve classical literature without losing its cultural identity? Let's start with Vairu. What do you think about this?
Yeah, for me, right, technology can preserve text, okay, but not automatically culture. For example, the emotional rhythms, symbolisms, and cultural worldview of a work can get lost when AI clean ups or modernizes it. Preservation must involve human judgment.
Exactly. AI can assist restore damaged manuscripts, transcribe and scripts, but it shouldn't decide meaning. Without human oversight, we risk creating machine interpretations or literature.
All right. Thank you, Vairu and Jai. My second question would be: does digital adaptation does it connect the modern audience, or are they actually creating a distance for the current scenario which is happening? Can we have? I feel like it's Vidika. This sounds like your domain.
Yeah, digital adaptation actually brings many people closer. For example, students who might never read Hikayat Yang Tua might watch a short animation based on it. Additionally, audiobooks allow people to experience Shakespeare in dramatic form. It's not a replacement, but it's a bridge.
Yes, I agree with Fatika, but also there is risk when literature become fast content. For example, the short clips or simplified summaries, audiences may miss the beautiful complexity of the original. And digitalization can connect us, but it can also make us impatient readers.
Yes, correct. And let's not forget the filter bubbles. Algorithms show you what you prefer, not what challenges your perspective. Classical literature is supposed to expand your worldview, not screen on it.
Well said, Vedika and Kevin. And also thank you, Vedun, for your output. So my next doubt here would be, how can we humans ensure technology enhances and not consumes cultural identity? Like, how do we balance innovation with authenticity?
So, firstly, we need the ethical guidelines where generative AI should be clearly labeled what is original and also what is AI created. And people must know that when they are reading heritage and when they are reading the algorithmic imagination.
Also, transparency is key. AI should support scholars and creators, not only quietly rewrite a culture's literary past.
Yes, and scholars should contextualize digital works, explain the differences, highlight the cultural nuances, and also guiding the interpretations.
Mm, For me, meanwhile, creators should use tech to enhance experiences, not replace them. Interactive versions, visual storytelling, dramatized audio, while still respecting the original text.
All right. Thank you, speakers. So basically, technology isn't the villain. It's basically a tool that the outcome depends on our intention and our responsibility. Interesting. All right. So let's conclude basically our podcast with today, but let's just ask loss or reborn. That's our last segment, basically the third segment. So as we wrap up, let's do a quick round. Is classical literature being lost or is it being reborn?
Reborn, but fragile, without careful guidance, meaning may fade.
For me, classical literature is being reborn with powerful tools, but we must use them wisely.
Yeah, definitely reborn. Creativity thrives when old meets new.
For me, my answer is both, where we gain access but also risk authenticity. Authenticity, so balance is everything.
Hmm. Maybe I should can give some output in this. And for me, I think literature lives as long as we keep them engaging with it thoughtfully, critically, and also creatively. So today is the end of our episode. So here's a final reflection. Technology can change the form of literature, but only humanity can protect its soul. Thank you for joining our discussion today, and thank you, viewers. Until we meet next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.